How is it going, everyone? Welcome to the G episode of naming cities in the US by letter. G is a special letter for me, Chicago geographer, and also my name is Gavin, so 2 for 1. So let's get to it, naming cities that start with G in the US, and as always guys, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the rest of the series. And of course, we are starting with Georgia today. I don't think there's really much. You have like Gainesville here. I think there's a Griffin. And that might be it, actually. No, what else is G there? Okay, fine. Every episode, I'm trying to do a different order for the states. I don't know what to do today. What should we do today? Actually, let me do it this way, where I know there's a repeat city name, so there's also Gainesville, Florida. So we'll go to Florida next. So we have Gainesville, of course. And... man, there's gotta be more than that, come on. I just gotta think of the common word startings, like grand, great, green, gold, these kinds of things. Is there anything down by Miami? Oh wait, you know there's a town called Gulf there, right? Yeah, it's like a golf course town. I think that's the only other one I can think of here. There's like nothing else. So, the other golf that I know is Gulf, Illinois, which does exist. It is also a mostly golf course town with just a few hundred people. Crazy that these places exist. Other stuff out by Gulf. There is Glenview and Glencoe, much bigger places. And then there's like a cluster of stuff in Lake County. There's Gurnee Mills, locally famous shopping center. You also have Gages Lake, Grays Lake. My grandparents used to have a place up there. Then there's also Grandwood Park. These are all like in a cluster. I don't know why. What else? There's Glendale Heights. Gardner. And I think there's also Godley. Yeah, those are way down here. So what else is in Illinois? I think there's quite a bit. Oh yeah, of course, Galena. That's a famous touristy town. Galesburg, yeah, Galesburg is actually, for Illinois, outside of the Chicagoland area. That's kind of a big city. Down by St. Louis, there's Granite City. You have Golconda on the Kentucky border, which is, fun fact, home to Mason Ramsey, the Walmart yodeling kid. Anything else? There's a Godfrey, right? There is a Godfrey. Again, I'm thinking of like green. Is there anything green in Illinois? Greenview? Oh, there is a Greenview. Okay, no, I did know one. Oh, I just thought of another over here. Gilman. There's definitely gonna be a few more. Alright, any repeat city names here? We can go with Glendale Heights and go to Glendale, Arizona, I guess. Yeah, why not? Glendale, Arizona. You also have Goodyear and Gilbert, 3 big Phoenix suburbs, actually massive. What else, man? You have Globe, Arizona, that's a good one. And then there's like Ganado in the Navajo Nation. Ganado, yes. Grand Canyon Village, oh my god, of course. That is a solid Arizona result. We're gonna keep up the Glendale thing. We'll go to Glendale, California. The more famous Glendale, of course. Glendale. California, I feel like I'm always liable to forget stuff here. There's just so much. Oh, what about, like, garden stuff? That's gotta be a common... Yeah, wait, yeah, Garden Grove. Oh my god, that was the way. Gotta think about garden stuff. And Gardena. Oh, then Glendale, Glendora, of course. Okay, we got there. We got some on the board. What else do you have? Leaving the LA area. You have Goleta. Gilroy. Oh, Grass Valley. Grass is another word we gotta remember for city names. I think there's a Greenfield, like somewhere south of Gilroy, right? Yeah, good. Okay. I swear I'm forgetting an obvious one. Fargo. Nah, I'm running dry in California. I think that's all I've got. That's okay. So thinking of the grass stuff, I'm gonna go on that chain and we're gonna go to Indiana where there is a Grass Creek. A tiny, tiny town that I've driven through. I hope it accepts it. Oh, come on. It's probably unincorporated, but whatever. Then we'll do the obvious ones. Gary. Beautiful place. And you have Griffith right over there too. You have Goshen by Elkhart. Oh, and there's a lot of green stuff here too. There's Green Field, Green Castle. Greenwood is the one south of Indy. That's the one. Yeah, I believe that's all I have here. Okay, so now, where do we go? What do we do? Oh, Goshen. There's a Goshen, Utah, I think. We'll go to Utah. Goshen. There is a Goshen. There's Green River here. Is there anything G in the Salt Lake Valley? I feel like there isn't really. Yeah, that's all I've got. Okay, so Green River. There's a Green River, Wyoming as well. So we gotta get that next. Green River. And here you actually have a couple. There's also Gillette, which is what, like the 3rd, 4th biggest city in Wyoming? And then there's also Grable. I've driven through those two. I think that's it for me. Green, let's just do a green, something with a green. North Carolina has 2 big green cities, so we'll go there. Greenville and Greensboro. What else? Is that it? There's one by Charlotte. No? Is it Guntersville? With an H? No H. Doesn't exist. No, I'm thinking of Huntersville. That's the one. But no, there's Gastonia. That's G, over by Charlotte. Oh, Goldsboro. There's the gold thing I'm talking about. Garner, south of Raleigh. Okay, that's solid. So with Greenville, we go to Greenville, South Carolina too. They really enjoy green over here. You also have Greenbrier in South Carolina, if I spell it right. No? Wait. No, I'm thinking of Greenwood. Am I thinking of Greer? Greer is another city. Oh, there's a Georgetown on the coast. Right? There is. Wait, Gaffney. I don't know, that just popped into my head. Gaffney. This is like my best ever Carolinas result combined. That's huge. I can't think of anything. Oh wait, Georgetown. Georgetown is a neighborhood of DC, which is basically Maryland, so we'll go to Maryland. Gaithersburg. Come on now, that can't be it. No, there's another big suburb here. Oh, Germantown. Jeez, man, you gotta get Germantown. Glen Burnie, south of Baltimore. Glen Burnie. Also Greenbelt. Another green one. That's kind of unique. There's probably stuff in the Eastern Shore area that I just have never heard of, unfortunately. Let's move on. So we have Germantown. There's a couple other Germantowns. Germantown, Tennessee comes to mind. Let's get that on the board. Germantown. You also have Gallatin, northeast of Nashville. What else? What else? Anything east? Oh, Gatlinburg. You gotta have Gatlinburg. Oh, and Greenville. Greenville with an E. Like that. Okay, that's pretty good. So we go to the other Germantown. Germantown, Wisconsin. That's another place. Germantown. And also Glendale is up there, north of Milwaukee. Green Bay, of course. Have to have that. Also Grafton. There's also Grafton. Okay, pretty good. I have nothing else. I don't think I have anything else. And guys, I'm really grasping at straws for the name connections now. Where do we go? Other Glendales? There's, Glenwood Springs in Colorado, so we'll go there. Yeah, that's a place. Okay, we're in Colorado now. Let's get it. You have Greeley. I'm missing another big one. Grand Junction, that's the one. Grand Junction. I just have to run through all the names. Grand, Green. Another common one is Glen. Glenwood, Glendale. Wait, ironically enough, I think there is another Glendale here. That was unintentional. Yeah, there is, by Denver. I think that's all I got for Colorado. I'm gonna go with the Grand connection, Grand Junction, to Grand Forks, North Dakota. Grand Forks. Great! Great Falls, Montana. Let me get that right now. There we go. But anything else here? Oh, wait, you're gonna have also Grand Forks Air Force Base, right? Does that count? It does count. And then I swear I can picture, like, one more up there. Oh, there's another Grafton. Yeah. Okay, well, now that I started with Montana, Great Falls, probably should finish this. I think there's a Grant in the mountains down here. It's just called Grant. Yeah, shout out to Grant, Montana. 19 people live there. Why do I know this? Oh, and Glendive. Yeah, Glendive. Off the highway. I've driven through there. We got gas in Glendive. Okay, we'll move on. So with Grant, that makes me think of Grants Pass, Oregon. So we're gonna go there. Grants Pass. We also have Gresham, big Portland suburb. Guildford? Guilford? Where is that? Is there Grass Valley here? There is a Grass Valley. I think that's all I'm gonna get here. And I have no name connection here, so we're gonna go to Washington. And what the hell is in Washington with G? Wait, no, I gotta get something. Grand Coulee. Yes, that really might be the only one I know. Anything Seattle area? I can't think. If that's the only one I get, that's insane. It is looking like that's the case though, so wow. Might as well do Idaho and Nevada, right? These are the last two out over here. In Idaho, you have Gooding and Grangeville. I think that's all I know. Those come to mind immediately, that's it. And Nevada. There ain't much in Nevada with G. There ain't much in Nevada in general. There is a Gardnerville, which I'm worried is unincorporated. Oh no, it takes it. Okay, huge. I think that's it for me. At least we got one. I think we do have one in every state so far. Gardnerville loosely ties to Garden. So Garden City, Kansas. That's logical. Garden City. Oh, you also have, there's something G over here. What is that? Gooding? Is it another Gooding? Good water? Oh my god, what is that? Good Park. Goodland. Oh, that was it. That was it. Okay, awesome. That's all I know here. Garden City? I think there's a Garden City, New York on Long Island, right? Garden City. There is Garden City. Good. And then there's also Glens Falls up north. Glens Falls. I'm trying to think by the Finger Lakes. There's a town over there. Oh my god, what was that town? I've been there. They have a nice, like, welcome center for the Finger Lakes there. Geneva. Geneva. There's also Geneseo. Somewhere over there, too. Can't be too disappointed with that. And actually, Geneva made me remember I forgot Geneva, Illinois. That's not good. Let me add that real quick. I knew I was missing something. Am I missing more? Yep, I am. Gilbert's. There we go, Gilbert's. At least this weeds out everyone who didn't finish the video. Oh, you forgot Geneva, how could you? So moving from New York, any ties here? Geneseo makes me think of Genesee County, Michigan. So let's do that, I guess. And actually, I don't even know what's in Michigan with G, bro. There's Grosse Pointe. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, Gaylord in the north. And... oh my god. How do I think of these first and not Grand Rapids? That's just insane. Grand Rapids is big. That's not a big city. Cool place, by the way. I think underrated. Detroit suburbs. Garden City. Garden City. Oh, there's like a Grand Ledge or something in the middle. Yeah, Grand Ledge. I like that town name. So, where do we go from here? Grand Rapids? There's a Grand Rapids, Minnesota. So we gotta do that. Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Oh my goodness, what else is here? I can't think of any Twin Cities suburbs with G. Like, what? And nothing in the rest of the state either, so... yeah, wow. And another state where I'll do pretty badly, South Dakota. I don't think I know anything here, so I'm not even gonna switch the states. Nebraska, though. Nebraska does have a pretty big one. Grand Island. Let's get that on the board. Grand Island. Yes. I would swear there's another Grafton here, too. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there is. And, there's one more west, like on the Platte River. Gothenburg. That's the one. Shout out to Sweden. Yeah, let me just hop to, Iowa. Iowa has Grinnell. That comes to mind first. That actually might be it for me here. Maybe there's another Grafton here. Yeah, there is. Okay. And Missouri. It's weird, like these middle states, I can't think of anything. These are weirdly empty for G for me. Like Missouri as well, I don't know. There's a Gladstone by Kansas City. That's all I've got. We'll finish these southern states, then we'll do Alaska, Hawaii, and then the Northeast. And then we're done. Arkansas. Again, dude, what is here? No, there's a Greenbrier. Greenbrier. Yeah. And yes, I forgot flippin' last time. Trevor was sure to let me know about that in the comments. But yeah, Greenbrier. I think that's all I have. Alright, Oklahoma. There's Grove, Oklahoma, which was in one of my oldest YouTube videos back in like 2019. I remember it from that. And then in the Panhandle you have Guimon. Who the hell knows how they say it out there? Quite frankly, I don't care. Two at opposite ends of the state. How great. So, New Mexico. Ooh, actually. Oh wait, there's Grants, New Mexico. Yes, I knew I was forgetting something. And Gallup! I stayed in Gallup. Yeah, on my road trip, we ate at a Denny's in Grants, I think, and then our hotel was in Gallup. Yeah, I actually never put that together. Those are probably, like, the only two sizable G cities in the state, and yeah, wow. Anyway, Texas, the big boy. What do we got in Texas? What the hell's here? Galveston's here. That's something. Georgetown by Austin. That could have been our South Carolina connection there, Georgetown. Anything DFW? I mean, there will be something. Garland! Just had to think about it. Oh, Grapevine! Heard it through the grapevine! And, yes, surprisingly, Gilmer. Surprisingly, those 5, I think that's all I've got here. I don't think there's anything south. Is there anything south? There's Gonzales south. Hold on. Wait, that's not south? Oh, that's here. Beyond those 6! Anything else? No? That's okay. Louisiana. Louisiana also has a Gonzales. There's also Grambling up by Ruston. Grambling, Gonzales, and also Gretna south of New Orleans. Gretna. Mississippi. You have Greenville here. Gulfport. I was about to tap out, but you gotta get Gulfport on there. This is the South, so there's gonna be another green here. There's Greenwood, yeah. The South and their green cities. It's a trend. Those are the 3 I got here. And Alabama. There's Gadsden. Guntersville. Is that it? Hold on now. Remember my lesson. It's the South. There's always a green. Greenville. There's a Greenville. Yeah, now we just have to do Alaska, Hawaii. Let's do Hawaii first. Again, I don't think there's really anything G. G is not in the alphabet. Alaska. Alaska is one of these states where it helps if you play GeoGuessr and you just visualize the map of Alaska. Just like think about all the distinct roads, and you'll think of towns. Glen Allen. That's one. Glen Allen and Glacier View. Yeah, those are over on this road. Yes. Okay, that's good. Kentucky. I know there's a Glasgow, Kentucky. Oh, and also Georgetown. Georgetown, of course. We go to Virginia next. I don't think I know anything in Virginia. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what's... No, wait, Galax. Galax. I know one. Are you guys proud of me? I'm not proud of me. West Virginia. I feel like there's a Grafton everywhere. Every state, I feel like there is actually a Grafton here. There's something green here. Oh my god, what is it? It's where they have the radio exclusion zone for the telescope. Green Bank. That's the one. I'm glad I remembered that. I'm 1000% sure if I missed that, I would be hearing about it in the comments. Alright, 2 is fine. 2 is fine. Ohio. Guys, wait. Wait, I said I was gonna start in Gilboa. I didn't start in Gilboa. Oh, I completely forgot. No. It was a play on my part for longer engagement in the video. Surely. What else is here, though? There's Grove City by Cleveland, right? There is Grove City. Low-key, man, that's all I got here. So we go to Pennsylvania. There's a very famous one in Pennsylvania, and that's Gettysburg. Have to get that. And I'm really struggling to think of anything else. I don't know why Pennsylvania is so bad for me in these quizzes. And before I forget to do Delaware, we gotta do Delaware. Greencastle? Greenwood. Greenwood. I knew there was a green something. New Jersey. Glassboro. It's the rare Philly suburb on the Jersey side that I know. So, any New York suburbs? Garfield. I haven't thought about that place in a long time, but that is a place. New England finale. Connecticut. Greenwich. I believe there's another Goshen here. And, oh, Guilford. Guilford is here. That's what I'm thinking of. From way earlier in the video, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Rhode Island. There's something here. Is it Greenwich? I think there's East Green. East, yeah, there's East. But why is there not a regular one? Gotta delete that. Come on, that was the one I was gonna know. Well, that is unfortunate. We will go to Massachusetts, where you have Greenfield. That's something. Groton. Gloucester. Gardner? Gardner. Okay, okay. Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. Let's get it done. There's Gorham, New Hampshire. I just thought of that. But I don't think I have anything in Vermont. That sucks. Vermont was my 48th state. That was the last state I've been to in the lower 48. So, yeah, I'm not very familiar with it. At least I got one in New Hampshire, Gorham. Can't think of anything else. And then in Maine, you have Greenville. There's one, at least. I have nothing else. So, 146 for G. That's a pretty average number, I think, so far for all these letters. Lots of craziness to come in this series, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more. And as always, have fun listing off any cities that you know in the comments. Go ahead and do it if it makes you happy. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.